What's up, everyone? It's Jonathan here, and doing a second to last race of the BRC Championship. Two races left. The second last one here at Martinsville. These are the last two races are long form races, I guess you want to say. 105 laps, advertised distance. Nick on the pole, Kyle Carpenter second, and we'll get green here. Again, apologize for the camera angle because the thing I use doesn't work. Green flag. We're racing at Martinsville. Nick to the outside. Clayton Sires way wide off the turn. He'll get back in line. And it's still side by side for the lead. Clayton lap number 1. Kyle Cleveland in third. Trying to get around the 78 of Mitchell. And now looking to get second from Carpenter. As Nick is still hanging tight on the inside as Carpenter as well. Holding strong on the outside there. Nick will find clear. Oh, contact with Carpenter and Kyle Cleveland. Now side by side for second. A little contact off 4. As whoa. Had a little shove a match there from Clayton Cyrus and Robert there. In the 4, Robert goes wide and allows Blaine to get by, and it looks like Jonathan Wonderful will get by as well. Like we're single file for the most part on lap number 5 here. Coming to lap number 6, so we have 100 to go already. We'll head back to the front here as Kyle Cleveland in second. Nick is in the lead. Probably the best, really, I tell you the truth, this is probably the best camera angle just to get all the shots in right now. Kyle trying to look to the inside. These cars were definitely, I wouldn't say easy to drive, but they weren't that challenging. Also, the gearing in these cars were really off. You couldn't shift to second because it was such a tall gear, and you would hit the chip. So you had to run in third, but third was really slow and sluggish in the turn, so it was kind of hard to make any kind of passing without making contact, unfortunately. But it's short track racing, and we can the bumps we were giving were not trying to be malicious at all. We know that's the only way we could pass because the cars were just too equal, and us drivers were equal. But as you can see in the back there, Robert gets Wonderful a little loose off 4. He'll get side by side with Orndorff going into turn number 1. And we'll get by. And we'll pick up that 7th position? Yeah, 7th position. I was trying to see where I was. There we go. Trying to get on Nick. There we go. Alright. Nick Gould still in the lead. Kyle Cleveland in second. All right, 12 laps into this race. Coming to lap number 13 here. So it was very difficult to pass, but definitely trying to figure out how to make moves, and you're going to probably make some contact just so you can get by. Go through some, I guess what we call house cleaning information. We had one fast repair, one set of tires. We did have to do one pit stop in this race. As Nick is still barely hanging on to that lead, as Kyle Cleveland trying to look for any kind of good momentum to make a pass. Could be saving his tires a little bit as well. You're wondering, you know, John Norndorf's usually up front, or at least close to the front. Why is he in the back? Well, let's just say he wasn't feeling well that night of doing this race, so he just came in to race, make some laps, and just finish what he could. So that's why he's kind of more in the back, not really pushing that hard. These guys up here are pushing real hard, though, trying to find a way to get past Nick for that lead. On to lap number 19 here, 105. Right now, everyone's just kind of single file, trying to, I think for the most part, either trying to save tires or trying to just really they are pushing so hard they just can't make any moves. Hopefully we'll get into some maybe for next season, some cars that are what I call unbalanced a little bit, so we can see where our true skills lie. Because though these cars are fun and they do have some handling issues, they're fairly equal, so it's kind of hard to know where people's skills are in them. So we'll hopefully we may do something different in that aspect of maybe find a car that's a little more imbalanced and has more handling issues. But yeah, as I was saying, that we're getting down to the end of this season. Next Tuesday night is the last race for this league at Iowa. And we'll see how that goes. We do have a really close battle for the points lead. I think it was between Kyle Cleveland and Kyle Carpenter entering this race. As it looks like finally Kyle Cleveland's going to go to the inside. Side by side on turn number 4. He finally got a good run into turn number 4, but it's not going to happen yet. Still tight contact a little bit. Little hip check there. No harm, no foul. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Still side by side for that lead. Outside still holding on pretty good. If they gonna have to put some little elbow grease out there to kind of show them up the track a little bit. But we'll contact down the back straightaway. Next we'll get that run off turn number 2 down into 3. Looks like Kyle may have that upper advantage. Not quite yet. He will lead this lap. but still can't quite get it. Nick has good launch off turn 2 and turn 4 to stay side by side. Down into turn number 3, Kyle's probably gonna have to make some more contact just to get him out of the groove a little bit. Kyle's gonna lead this lap again and may finally get him this time. So on that quarter panel, he does. Kyle Cleveland clears Nick and will take the lead over, as Kyle Carpenter is now looking for the second spot. He'll fall back in line. Nick will stay in second. Mitchell's in fourth. Got Clayton Cyrus in fifth. Got Blaine 6th, Robert Beater 7th, Johnson Horner 8th, and Alex Marino. Only 9 cars for this race for Martinsville, but Alex Marino is last in ninth place. Looks like Carpenter's trying to do the diamond effect in these turns. If you don't know what that is, it's basically letting the car float up the track, getting the car to point in the middle of the corner of the apex and drive down the turn, and it helps get a better straight off exit and more power and grip off the turn. So it looked like he was trying to do that for one turn. Looking inside this time, not quite there. Let's fall back in line. Now Mitchell looking to the outside. Besides that, no major battles at you. I say that as got a battle behind Blaine and Robert Bearder, but now a battle for the second position as Carpenter almost inside of Nick. And that battle behind there in the 4 and 18 has changed positions. Robert Beater in the 4 has passed Blaine in the 18. But that battle for seconds still raging on. Seeing if he can get past Nick here. Carpenter is struggling maybe a little off the turn, allowing Mitchell to get to maybe the inside. Cars were a little tight depending on the exit that you took. If you didn't get a good exit, then it would get kind of tight. As we are coming to lap 35, 71 laps to go. Again, we have one pit stop in this race. Fuel range was, I think, up to 78 or so laps. 78, 79 laps of fuel. So it was kind of depending on where you wanted to stop at the end. Pit strategy and stuff. Since it's hard to pass, I'm assuming you would want to make sure that you try to do some kind of pit strategy to see leapfrog some people out here. But the tight 4, yeah. Well, it is tight 4. The 4 are really tight together as Kyle Cleveland's starting to pull away just a little bit from Nick. 24, 14, 77, 78. Here's your top 4 with Clayton Cyrus in that 5th position in that 05. Robert Bearder having a good charge back up to the field after having made a little contact with Clayton Cyrus there early in the race. Got past Orndorff early and then got past Blaine there in the 18 and is now trying to catch back up to Cyrus for that 5th position. see him come around the corner right there in the right side. Now top of your screen here. As Kyle Cleveland is starting to pull away just a little bit. Looks like Nick is struggling. Let's see if Carpenter makes a move here soon. Try to get past him. Looks like maybe Nick's got better drive off. Then, oh, a little contact into the wall there for Carpenter. Trying to just arc it out a little too much. These tires, right side tires, stick out like sore thumbs, man. It's just too easy for it to hit the wall. We'll have 63 laps to go here as they cross the line. I think we're roughly about 10 laps away from halfway. As Kyle Carpenter is trying to do everything he can to make a run at Nick. Look, he's starting to do that diamond effect, go up the track a little bit. That time actually was a little high. Coming off, but it actually helped. And here he goes inside. Nick, a little contact, a little hip check there. Side by side down the back straightaway. Yes, Carpenter may get a better run there. We'll see. Nick just is once he gets to the outside, he's really good. The car holds on pretty good on the outside. See that he lost a little ground off there. Down the back straightaway once again into 3 side by side for second. Mitchell's trying to get into this battle as well. I think Carpenter may have to kind of slide him up the track a little bit, and he does, but not quite clear yet. This time he should have him if he can drive in a little deeper and get a good exit off. He does, barely. Carpenter to second. And now Mitchell looking for third on Nick Gould. Mitchell slides him up. Oh, Nick gets in the wall a little bit, and Mitchell now gets to third. Nick will fall back to fourth. Got a little bit good battle there for the top 4 there. For second, third, and fourth. Kyle Cleveland has gotten out to a little over a second lead over Kyle Carpenter as he's approaching the now going to be a lap car of Alex Reno. And he'll let them guys go. I would say there will be action in the back, but there's not much action going on in the back. Still, Robert, Peter in 6th, Blaine 7th, Jonathan North 8th. Of course, now Alex is a lap down. But basically your front 4 guys are what's the battle for, as Kyle Cleveland has pulled away now. As we get back to the ticker, still about holding that same 1 second, a little over 1 second. We should be at halfway. Yes, we are at halfway. 53 up, 53 down. Got 53 to go, 52 to go as we get to the line. And it looked like Carpenter, as I was looking at the ticker there, was in the wall a little bit. As we are starting to see pit stops, we've got Nick. Go back. There he is, Nick, coming in to do his pit stop here with 51 laps to go. We'll see what he has, or what he's going to do for his pit stop here. I just right sides, because it does take a while to get 4 tires on here. So looks like he's gonna add some fuel. Obviously gonna add some fuel. He will go a lap down, at least 1 lap down, and there he goes, off and away. So 2 tires and fuel, and there's the leads right now. Nick did go a lap down as Alex Reno is in for his pit stop. Got Clayton Cyrus also on pit road. He'll take 2 tires. And gets his gas, and he's off and away for his pit stop. Go back to the leaders as we have a battle for the second position, as Mitchell will take that over. See when the leaders decide to make their pit stop. So still Kyle Cleveland in the lead, Mitchell in second, and Kyle Carpenter in third. As when we get to the line, be 45 laps to go. So far, no caution in this race. Excuse me, we've had a pretty good racing throughout, and well, at least the top 4 anyways, but clean racing, as Robert Beater has come in for his service. He's going to take 2 tires. If he takes 4, if not. Oh, he's going to take some gas as well. Just 2 tires and gas. Go in that fuel, and he's off and away. And he'll go a lap down. Maybe 2, I think. Yeah, he'll go 2 laps down. So right now, let's see. The leaders are still out there. Kyle Cleveland, Mitchell, Kyle Carpenter, Blaine is in 4th, John's in 5th. They have not. The top 5 has not pitted yet. Everyone else has pitted. Looks like these guys are going to do the long haul, trying to go as far as they can and take as short amount of fuel as possible. Some did the what I call the over under. So some did the over, means they came in early, and then the under. So I think that doing the sometimes usually if you come in early, that does prevail, but it also depends on how long these guys stay out. they stay out too long, then it doesn't really help your advantage sometimes, because eventually their tires may help out. Now in this case, though yes there was tire wear, it wasn't as bad, so I don't think it was gonna necessarily work either way. As Carpenter, who pits from third, he'll come in and get his service with 38 laps to go. Let's see if anyone else is. Yes, the leader, Kyle Cleveland, is in. So he's going to get his service as well. Let's go quickly back to, if we can get to it. There it is. Carpenter, he's getting 2 right side tires. He's going to wait for his fuel. And there's Carpenter's off and away. And there is Kyle Cleveland in for his service. Mitchell's still out. Blaine, Orndorff are still out on the racetrack. As the Kyle Cleveland is out and back on the racetrack. Right now, that puts Blaine, who, let's find where Blaine is. There's Blaine. As Mitchell is coming in. So that puts Blaine in the lead right now, and Jonathan Orndorff second. Looks like they're going to go even further on their fuel. As they cross the line, it'll be 34 laps to go. When Blaine, it looks like he's going to come in and get his service. As Jonathan Orndorff, he'll stay out, and he will lead a lap. Now, these people, some of these guys stayed out as well, because if you lead a lap, you also get a bonus point for leading a lap. So Blaine is going to be in. He's going to have 2 tires and his fuel service. Let's find where Jonathan Orndorff, he's staying out for at least 1 more lap. And when all the pit cycle comes through, it looks like Clayton Cyrus will be the leader whenever the pit cycle goes through. And there's Orndorff. He'll come in and get his service done. So that means, as we'll get back to the leaders, Clayton Cyrus should be the leader. There's Orndorff right there. Not quite leader yet. As, here comes Kyle Cleveland for the lead on the outside. Side by side for the lead. Can Cyrus pick up that 1 bonus point for leading a lap? As he'll blow, and wow, Kyle Cleveland ships it in turn 3 and won't get it. No, Kyle Cleveland, it's the lead, almost slides up into Kyle Cleveland. The 05 does, but Kyle Cleveland will get the lead again, and will not allow the 05 of Clayton Cyrus bonus point. So Kyle Cleveland back in the lead as the pit cycles have gone through. So once we'll go through One more time. So Kyle Cleveland, in lead. My God, I can't even get it out right. Clayton Sire second, Nick Gould third, Kyle Carpenter fourth, Mitchell fifth, Robert Peter in sixth, Jonathan Warner in seventh, 1 lap down, Alex Reno eighth, 1 lap down, and Blaine in 18th, 2 laps down, and ninth. As Hertz and looks like a spin, or noise of a spin, but reaching tires. I don't see any incident on the track, and the caution hasn't come out, so still green. As we approach the line again, be 25 laps to go as Cleveland crosses the line. And right now, because of all that, everyone's pretty much spread out because of those pit stops. Alex allowing Kyle to go by again. That will put Alex 2 laps down now. Got Nick here in third, and he came in very early, like lap 53, lap 54, and that undercut thing just didn't work like he wanted to. So it looked like, I mean, he did get, I think, gain 1 position back, but really it didn't work like he thought it probably would. Kyle Carpenter had a slow stop because he was up there in the top 2. The top 2, top 3, and did not pay off for him. At 21 laps to go. Also for Mitchell as well. He was up in about 3rd, and now he's in 5th. As we got 20 laps to go here. Clayton Sire still second. Down 2 seconds behind Kyle Cleveland. We're approaching the end of this race here. I wish I had sponsors, so when we got like 20 to go and 1 to go, I could throw out sponsors, you know, like the Truck Series does or Cup Series does. It'd be awesome. But anyways, as we get to the end here, 18 laps to go. Pretty much everyone's pretty much spread out. Carpenter's starting to catch Nick there a little bit for that 3rd spot. Almost down, I think it's a little under a second now. As we get to the line here, we'll have 16 laps to go. Coming to 15 to go here. Everyone's just kind of evenly spread out at this point. It's kind of no very major battles going on, as Nick's going to get past the lap down vehicle of Alex Reno. And same thing as Kyle Carpenter. There's 15 laps to go on the board. Let's head back up to the leaders here. $14 laps to go. Kyle Cleveland out to a good size lead, about almost 3 seconds now. Over it is over 3 seconds now over Clayton Cyrus. Guys in the back here. Again, Orndorff is a lap down. He's 1 lap down. Lane is 2 laps down. Got Mitchell there in that 5th position. Now, and Alex has spawned off turn for almost gets, back up into Blaine. Caution has come out for the first time in this race with 12 laps to go. I don't know if I can do this. I don't want to mess this up. I think I can do it. Let me try. This all works for forward and plan. I can get it to work. Might be slow in molasses, but let's try it. All right, we'll back it up here quick to see what happened to Alex as he does bring out the first caution of this race. As we're going back in slow motion here. All right, well, almost when he starts to back up before everyone clears, but he just lost it. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I think he just lost it. Going around the corner, you know what? He could have. It's hard at this angle, but he could have clipped the curb, and if you do that, it'll send these cars right around if you catch it in the wrong angle. So that's probably what happened. Let's see if I can. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Alrighty. As per usual, I can't run this damn thing to save my life, so let's go back to this part. As I think we're already... Yep, that was the caution, so that was only caution. Anywho's, whatever. I wish I had my thing to work. It's called ATVO, whatever that is, but the system's not working because I can't get the time and scoring, and that time and scoring has where I can mess around with not only the replay system, I can also mess around with the camera angles, and it doesn't work for some reason. It's not allowing it to work. Don't know why, but now I'm trying to use the iRacing stuff, which I don't have all that hooked up. It's a whole to do and a mess, so apologies for not having a simple broadcast style of this race, but I try to do my best. It's just I'm limited on stuff. I'm hoping to save money again so I can get that other broadcast style system. Though it was a little clunky, at least it works. And yeah. But anyways, we should begin the 1 to go here, I would think. Let's see here. Pace cars, yes, they do. 1 to go. We get to the line, be 6 laps to go. Beyond Kyle Cleveland there. So Kyle Cleveland is your leader. Clayton Cyrus second. Nick third. Kyle Carpenter fourth. And fifth is Mitchell Calvin. Here we go. 6 laps to go. Green flag. Kyle Cleveland gets a great jump. Here comes Nick to the inside of the 5 of Clayton Cyrus. Almost 3 wide on the back straightaway there. As now Nick gets a little bump on the 05. And now Mitchell sideways. Now in beater into the wall. Major calamity going on in the last laps here. All right, beater now looking back inside of Jonathan Orniff. Orniff did get the lucky dog, by the way, on that caution, so he's back on the lead lap. Here comes, it's like Kyle's got a good lead here. As Cyrus is looking inside, Nick blocks hard down the back straightaway. Carpenter gets into the 05, and the 05 ships Nick. Out of the corner, Cyrus takes second. Nick will fall back to I want to say the 5th position? Or the 4th position? Yeah, 5th position. As now, the 18, who's 2 laps down. So, that's not for a position. As Kyle Cleveland has the lead. Carpenter gets inside. He makes a bump and run on Carpenter. Everybody's just throwing haymakers into the last few turns. White flag, 1 to go. Give a bet on this right here as Nick, Kyle Cleveland out to a big lead, about 1.1 seconds. He'll get the lead as Mitchell crashes behind him. Big crash in the last lap, and Kyle Cleveland wins. Carpenter second. Clayton Cyrus third. As we have Nick fourth, and Jonathan Orniff gets a 5th place position after a wreck at the end, with Robert Beater and Mitchell going around. The lap car, as well as 18 and Blaine, got involved in that as well. But, and it looks like we got some beef going on the track with 14 and 05. I say that in fun. But Kyle Cleveland is your winner at Martinsville in the mini stocks. I wish I knew how many wins he's had this season, but I don't remember. So, but congrats to Kyle Cleveland winning at Martinsville. And we are heading into the last race of the season at Iowa, where I believe, and I could be wrong, and I maybe heard this wrong, but I think Kyle Cleveland is the leader now in the points. In, I think, overall and oval, for both. For both oval and overall, it looks like it's going to be a close points battle. So we'll see how that ends up at the end of the season. But thanks for watching, and if you did enjoy this broadcast, make sure to hit that like button. And if you're new to this channel and want to see more of this style of broadcasting, consider subscribing. We're wrapping up the season for both leagues on Fast Shares Racing side and the Beater Racing Championship side. So it'll be until next year, obviously, before we'll have any more content of that stuff after the next few weeks. But if you do want to subscribe to see more of this, hope to see you for the rest of the season and for next year. But thanks for watching. Hope to see you for the next one.